Hey guys, it's Bryony. So today I'm going to be doing the highly requested video review on the Livia device. So I first contacted the Livia company probably about a year ago actually now, when I first saw this product out on the market and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. So I contacted them and said, hey, would you be willing to send me a sample to do a review on my channel? And at the time they didn't have any, so I waited a bit longer and contacted them a bit more recently and asked them again, and this time they did have some, so that was great. They sent me one to try out, which is really awesome, so thank you very much to them for that. So the Livia device is basically a device that's meant to be a natural pain relief for periods, which is awesome because those of you who know me know that I hate taking pain medication, but I do have quite painful periods sometimes. So having a natural alternative really appealed to me, and they call it the Livia is the off switch for menstrual pain. So this is the box it comes in with all the bits and pieces, and I actually have the Livia already taken out, so I won't, it's not actually in the box. When you open it up, it is usually in its little slot. And then you also get some spare gel pads for the electrodes and the instruction leaflet, if I can pull it out, which looks like this. So moving on, this is basically just going to be my personal review of how the Livia device worked for me. So this is the container that the device comes with, and the Livia device and the electrodes both fit into this compact container, which I think is really cute because it's very portable and really practical. When you open it up, you can see, and if you put the wires away better than I did, it folds a bit neater, the Livia device here and the electrodes here. So the way that this works is that you take the electrodes and you connect them to the top of the Livia device, like so. And then you basically stick these on your body where you need it. You can put them on your front or on your back. For me, I personally feel my pain on my front, so I put them on my stomach. And then you can basically plug it into here and clip it to your clothing if you want to. So on the waist of your trousers or your underwear or whatever. And then you just turn it on by pressing the on button in the middle. I'm not going to turn it up too high because these are obviously held in my hands and I don't want to electrocute myself. But basically you can press up to make the buzzing go higher, or the plus to make it go higher and the negative to make it go lower. Pretty standard. So the way that this works is, as I said before, I think the Livia is basically a TENS machine. So what happens is you stick the electrodes on your stomach, and the way that this works for pain relief is that basically it transmits a small electric pulse through your body, and that pulse is supposed to distract the sensors in your body so that the receptors that feel pain, that tell your brain that you're feeling pain, are distracted by this instead. So your body's a bit confused and it's like, am I feeling pain, am I feeling vibrations? And that's supposed to be a good pain reliever. So did it work for me? The honest answer to this is not really. I did find that it helped a bit and it was comforting when I was waiting for pain medication to kick in, but on its own it was not enough to stop the pain. On my days where I was lighter and I wasn't having as many cramps, it was okay. I probably didn't need to take pain medication on those days when I used it, but certainly when I had my really painful period, it didn't really help for me at all. I would stick it on and I would turn it up to like the highest buzzing I could cope with, or I'd turn it down a bit because you're supposed to turn it up so that it like keeps working. And I would do that, but I could still feel like the pain behind it. It wouldn't stop it completely. Maybe it made it a little bit more bearable, but it still wasn't enough that I could actually go out and do things. Although that is the kind of nice thing about the Livia, is that when you plug it, put it on you and you plug it in and you press go, you can leave it like this, and even if you want to stop using it for a while, you can leave the electrodes on and just unplug it and they can still be in place, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I didn't really find it gave me a lot of relief. The other problem I had was that the electrodes, for some reason, when they were stuck on and I wasn't using the Livia device, they didn't cause me any like discomfort or anything. It didn't cause me any pain, basically. No, sorry, it didn't cause me any itching. But when I turned it on, after about 10 minutes, I would feel like really itchy under one of the electrodes. And it was really annoying. Didn't happen when I put them on my back, but when I had them on my front, it caused that reaction, which was a bit bizarre. So I don't know if maybe I'm slightly allergic to this coating that's on the gel electrode, but yeah, that wasn't particularly fun. The other thing that did really annoy me about this was that it takes forever to charge. They give you a little charging cable here. Basically, you plug this into the bottom of the Livia, and then you plug it into your computer to charge up. I guess you could also potentially plug this into one of those sockets you get when you get an iPhone or something like that, where you plug it in, where you get the USB that can plug in, and that might work as well. But the most annoying thing about it was it takes forever to charge, and you can't actually use the Livia device while it's charging. So I'd say this thing lasts maybe like 9 or 10 hours on the go, but possibly less actually than that. But once it starts to die, you have to take it off and charge it, and that takes a few hours, so you can't use it during those few hours that it's charging. And if you've got a lot of pain, the after effects of this, they just last a little while actually after you take this off or you stop the vibrations. They still give you some relief, but certainly not enough, I don't think, to cover a few hours while you wait for it to charge. So that, I think, is a bit of a design fault, really. I think they should have thought of that, because it would have made things a lot easier if they had. The good thing about it, though, is that you can use it continuously, so it's not like pain medication where you have to wait in between taking the different meds before you can take more. You can use this non-stop and it's absolutely fine. They do recommend, however, you don't use it for longer than 10 hours, just because I think it can give you some irritation with the electrodes. But it's, other than that, it's safe to use. It's not going to be like dangerous to your health or anything. So, and that's just a recommendation. But yeah, I felt, unfortunately, it just really didn't work for me, and I don't actually use this anymore because I don't find that it gives me enough relief for it to be worth it, to be worth the itching and the charging and all that kind of stuff. So I think it has a lot of potential as a product, but for me personally, it didn't work. And I have to say, I have found in the past that TENS machines in general haven't tended to work, but I wanted to try this one out because it was specifically designed for periods, so I wasn't sure if maybe that would make a difference, but unfortunately it didn't. So personally, I can't recommend it, but I would recommend that you guys go and watch some other video reviews on it and see what other people think, because it might be that your body works differently to mine and you could be completely fine with it. But yeah, for me personally, it didn't work, which is really sad because I was really, really hoping it would, but it just didn't. And I think it's been nicely designed. There are just a few things that need to be tweaked, and then it would be really, really good. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. I hope you found it helpful. Please subscribe. Don't forget you can get cloth pads and menstrual cups from my website, Precious Stars, down below, and we ship everywhere. And thank you for watching. Goodbye, guys.